Hello, today you join me for the first ever game of What's in the Box. So you've joined me in my reviewing and unboxing studio, otherwise known as the dining room, and today we're going to open a box, see what's inside, give my first initial impressions, why I've bought it, what it's for, and we'll go from there. So, what's in the box? So in this box here is the luggage that I intend to use on the Himalayan and maybe other bikes as well. No spoilers just yet. So we've gone for the Turkana system. So there's a reason behind that, which I'll go into now, and it's mainly regarding this mounting plate. I decided I wanted to have soft luggage for my Himalayan and other adventure bikes for off-roading. So there's lots of pros and cons regarding hard panniers and soft panniers, and I've decided to go with a soft pannier setup. One, because if I drop the bike, it's less likely to damage the panniers, and two, it's less likely to cause injury. Now I know there's downsides of soft panniers, but one of the downsides I found with the soft panniers was the mounting, using different straps and different methods of mounting them over the seat, using various things on frames and plates, and that's why I've decided to go with this set. Before I decided which luggage I was going to use on the Royal Enfield Himalayan, I'd already bought and put on the racks, the official Royal Enfield racks, and that meant I could use the Royal Enfield hard panniers, but also gave me a good frame to mount soft panniers or any other luggage system to. And this is what we've decided to go for. So this is the Turkana soft luggage mounting plate. The reason I bought this is because it mounts directly to the tubular frame already on the bike, and then allows us to fit various items to it. We can either fit the Turkana soft luggage, or you can use the Molly mount system that they have, where you can fit various small bags onto, like the fabric Molly system that mounts to this plate. Inside the box you have the instructions, the mounting hardware, a pull sticker and a strap, and most importantly the plate itself. So this plate is a plastic moulded plate made in South Africa, and as you can see it's got various holes on them. So the idea with this is this mounts to the frame on your bike that you already have. It can use all these different mounting points. It can fit the Givy, it can fit various ones I've seen on their website, but most importantly for me, it fits on the Royal Enfield tubular rack. So that will go on the bike, on the racking system, and then allow you to fit things to this plate. So in order to do that, it comes with these, which are the sort of semicircle mounts. So these will go round the actual tubular bar on your framework, on your pannier frame, and if that is too big, you can also fit these small like that, and they will make the for a different size for a smaller tube. As well as that, you also get some sticky back rubber. Excuse the noise. So the sticky back rubber here is a couple of different sizes. You've got the 1mm thick, and you have 1.5mm thick. So these can stick round inside the mounting hardware and just take up any of the small gap, so that you can tailor it to fit whatever size pannier rail tubing that you have. I mean, these are specifically for round ones, but if you have a flat mounting plate, you may need to drill it according to some of these holes and make sure that it fits in. So once this is mounted onto your pannier rails, which just uses these very straightforward bolts and nylocks, there's a washers in there as well, and the nylock fits in the end of there like so, so that once you're tightening those up, you don't actually need any spanner on the back. You just tighten up inside themselves, so they're captive. You just need a 4mm Allen key to tighten those up onto your pannier rails. So you put them, for instance, through that. That says top at the top, so I might as well do it that way around. So it'd be like this. You would mount one of those through there like that onto the bar which we will do on the Himalayan in another video. That's the plates. That's the hardware for mounting the plate. That's an extra strap to strap something to the plate. But what are we putting on the plate, I hear you ask? I've decided to go with what they're calling the Hippo Hips, which is a cool name, I guess. So this is a 30 litre, and it is a sort of adventure spec rolled top utilitarian looking bag. Comes with a wicked sticker. Check out that Hippo Hips sticker there. It comes with the normal branding sticker as well, but the main thing is obviously the bag itself. So it's made of that sort of corduroy stuff that you see a lot of the adventure style things, and it has the molly type attachments on the side, so you can add more molly stuff to that, and the same on that side. Also has a handle which you hook that over the plate to get you started before you fit this in. It's got two straps over the top with the buckles, and it has some straps on the bottom as well for mounting. It's a roll top type, so once you roll that open and you see inside, that's where you get your 30 litres from. But they also send you a very bright waterproof inner sack. Now inside here, I don't know if you can see that, but inside there is also some zips to be able to fit documents in, so you can fit your documents in the zips there. And it's also got a hard plastic, so you can feel that it has a hard plastic back that rolls around the bottom, so it just tries to keep its shape somewhat. So once it's on the bike, it should keep a bit of shape to it and a bit of protection for things that are inside. So you roll this up, clip those in there, pull those tight, and that's you closed up. So the way that this integrates with that plate is all to do with these two buckles here and here. So they fit through. They fit through here like this. Take one of these off to show how that works. Loosen this off somewhat. Right, now we've got this. What happens? This is mounted on your bike, as we've already discussed. This hangs over there like that. That gives you a bit of a starting point, so you can take your hands off. And then these get through here. So this was the bit that sold it for me. I really liked the ease of how this mounts to the bike. So you put that through there. Once that's through, that's it, locked in position. That's where it's going to always sit. And with those pulled tight, that can't now fit back through there. So once you put this back through there, attached onto there, pull that tight, pull that tight. The weight is now hanging on this plastic buckle. Now you could say that that is the weakest link, but I suppose with any soft luggage, you're always going to have probably a plastic buckle or a buckle of some sort or some stitching that will be taking most of the load. So in our case, it's going to be these. Now you have one on this side as well. You have two on the bottom, and with this strap as well that came with the plate, you can have one on the side as well, like that. It goes all the way around. So when it's all on together, you'll have 6 mounting points to mount the bracket or the plate to the frame, the pannier frame, and then you'll have 6 of these buckles holding the bag to the plate. So I'm happy and confident that this will be very secure, and hopefully I won't need to find out, but in a crash situation it will hold up well and won't break anything. So that is the Turkana 30-litre Hippo Hips that I'm going to be fitting very soon to the Himalayan 411. So another reason I went for this one over some others in the same sort of sector, in the same market, is the fact that this came with straps and it came with the bag for a very similar price, and the added bonus of the mounting plate was just another reason why I went with these ones. So I did look at things like the Adventure Spec, and I was about to buy the Adventure Spec, and I was just doing my research and my homework looking into the Adventure Spec reviews, and that's when I came across these. And although I would have loved to have bought from a British company, it just seemed like these fit what I want them to do more. I may get Adventure Spec Molly pouches to fit on here. I do like the idea of putting the my cooking pot, first aid kit, water and things like that on the back, and maybe on the front, which is closer to me whilst I'm riding, some waterproofs and things, so you can just stop and get the waterproofs, put them on and carry on and go in. I do like the layering system and the idea there. I don't think I'll fit anything to the outsides on this side, which you can't anyway because there is no molly mounting, but I feel that anything mounted on this edge, if your bike falls over, that's taking the main brunt. Hopefully on the front and the back side, it won't take any of those kind of hits. I think the only thing with the back side is if you're getting mud and things chucked up, so just be aware of that. Overall, I'm happy with the look, I'm happy with the quality on first inspection, and I'm looking forward to getting them on the bike and then getting on some adventures where I can fill them up with something and go out for a ride. Just to take a deeper look into the Turkana roll top bag, the waterproof liner that comes with the bag. Thought I'd open that and show you that as well. Very similar to many other sort of waterproof roll top bags. As you can see, this one is massive, so that will be your 30 litres, probably 30 litres with a couple of rolls in it to give it its waterproofness. It's made from a very similar sort of corduroy ripstop type fabric to that. It's not quite the same as some of my other waterproof roll bags, but inside it has that kind of waterproof lining type, and on the outside it's more of a material based. Very flexible at the top. Some of them that I have got really rigid and it's quite difficult to fold them back on themselves, but this one seems quite soft and rigid. So I'd fill that up with what you want, give it a couple of rolls or as many rolls as you need to, and then fold it up on itself like that, pop that across there, and that should give you your full waterproofness. I'm not sure if this bag is actually waterproof. It says on the website that it's a waterproof system, but I don't know whether it relies on this bag for its waterproofness or that's waterproof itself. With that having the zip pocket inside to put your documents in, I'll be very careful putting anything too important in there that you don't want to get wet, because it would be terrible if you put important documents in that zipped pouch, filled everything up in this. This was the waterproof bit. Your documents got soaked and ruined. Bad day. So just be wary of that. I'm not sure if that's waterproof or not. In the next video, we shall be fitting one of these to the bike, seeing how it fits, seeing if everything I've just talked about actually works in practice, and see how it looks on the Royal Enfield Himalayan. So if you want to see that, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video and we'll get these mounted on the bike. Thank you. Bye bye.